The theist does have an exit door from Epicurus's riddle. But to be fair, when it comes to practical realities, it's not usually satisfying to most people, theists included. It's simply the only possible explanation if one believes God is all-powerful and all-loving. For the believer concludes that some inexpressible goodness in the next life must be achievable only through God allowing such evils and suffering to be realized in this world. Take, for example, the story of Melissa Dohm. Her abusive boyfriend stabbed her 32 times in her face and neck in a murderous rampage. The paramedic, Cameron Hill, who helped to save her life, eventually proposed to Melissa, and they were married 5 years after the assault. Melissa said that though obviously she would never want to go through the horrific attack again, nonetheless, she wouldn't change it. She added that she had become a stronger person and found her purpose in life as a domestic violence prevention advocate. For Melissa anyway, the results of her suffering were so good that she concluded she wouldn't go back and change her experience even if she had the power to do so. Her situation, of course, was extraordinary and hardly will be experienced by the vast majority of people. Indeed, Anne Frank ended her life only in squalor, pain, and humiliation. But the point is to show not that the suffering in this life usually leads to some great and satisfying result in this life, but rather to show that only the most obtuse could fail to imagine that there could be a good result to our pain in this life so inexpressibly satisfying in the next world that it will make even the most egregious suffering in this world worth enduring. And if a person fails to see this, then at least they can see that the only alternative position, the perspective of the non-believer, is far worse. For they conclude either that God doesn't exist, or that He exists but is morally inferior to us. Either way, such suffering would hold absolutely zero potential for some supremely satisfying good. No sense of hope would remain to cheer the sufferer today.